And then, just before she died, she whispered to Cece that I was the one who killed her.
Well, gosh, this is incredible. Why didn't you mention this the first time you ran this cock and bull story about it?
I didn't know about it. I just found out about it. But this doesn't change anything I told you, man. It just adds a little something to it.
Well, you're right about that, but it's a material addition. Tell me something. I mean, how did you discover this self-incriminating evidence?
Cece told me about it.
But at first he didn't want to say anything.
Well, I can understand his reticence. What I can't understand is why he changed his mind.
Oh, he's an honorable man, Keith. I mean, I guess that really is difficult for you to understand.
Touché. But yeah, so you all just decided to come clean on a sudden burst of what? I mean, is there some clever little legal tactic here that I'm missing? You know something? You all could have kept this to yourselves. I mean, what did you expect to accomplish by telling me?
What do we expect to accomplish? I'm telling you this because it's the truth. I don't believe in concealing evidence.
Oh, I see. So you basically thought you could convince me of your innocence by telling me this?
He is innocent.
Yeah, according to his version, which I don't really buy even with this epilogue. Come on. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't care if Eleanor Norris accused you with her dying breath or she used the breath to whistle Dixie or the Hallelujah Chorus. Come on. I have enough evidence here to wrap up this case on my own.
What you have is circumstantial, and you know it.
Well, circumstantial evidence has convicted more than one person. We both know that.
I knew this was a mistake.
No.
Wait a second. You told him that he shouldn't come clean?
Yes, that's exactly what I told him. Because I knew that you are the kind of person that faces facts. You see what you want to see, that's it.
If you think I want to see a good cock go bad, you're mistaken.
Cruz was outside the door when the shot was fired. He was trying to open the door. He couldn't have killed her.
This is an eyewitness account. Huh?
I am just saying that Cruz has never been the kind of person to lie, and you know that.
I think you're confusing a highfalutin attitude with moral probity. I mean, it is possible to have both sanctimoniousness and deceitfulness in one man here, especially when he's trying to save his own skin. By the way, I ran a test on that obstacle. It takes exactly 10 seconds to throw a fire extinguisher through that door.
What, am I denying that or something, man? It takes 10 seconds after the gun was fired while I was outside for whoever did this to turn around and escape through the back, which is what happened.
Let me tell you how I reconstructed this, then we can compare fantasies, okay?
I'm telling the man what really happened.
No. I'll tell you what really happened, okay? Here is Eleanor. She's terrified. In a panic, she's running away from you. She runs into the maze and tries to hide. She's there trembling in some corner, doesn't think you can find her. But you do, you find her. You come through the door. She screams, long, jagged, terrified screams, torn from her throat. But nobody can hear her.
What the hell is this? This is a preview of what you're going to say to the jury? Is this opening remarks?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a little dress rehearsal for both of you, don't you? Well, where was I? Long, jagged screams. Yeah, right. Long, jagged screams torn from her throat. There she was, terrified. With the last ounce of strength, she runs away from you, but you catch up to her. You hold her down, your fingers digging into the soft flesh of her upper arms, and you roll her over, and you fire at her at point-blank range, and you kill her. You see, Eden, we have his fingerprints all over the weapon, and also we have an autopsy report which shows that she was shot at close range. So CC came in. He sees Cruz standing above the body, which slipped to the floor, with a weapon in his hand. Voila. It just sort of all fits.
Some of the pieces more fantastically rendered than others.
Well, yeah, I guess it just needs a little polishing, don't you think? But you see the direction I'm going, don't you? I mean, basically, I think I'm sort of like in a catbird seat when it comes to looking at this prosecution-wise. By the way, Eden, thank your daddy for telling the truth. Finally.
If you really believe this, why don't you arrest me?
I will. But not yet.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I have a few loose ends to be tied up, so I can have a really airtight case here. I mean, I wouldn't want something to go wrong and spoil my chances for putting you on death row for the last few months of your life, you know. Waiting while appeal after appeal after appeal is denied.